So I thought today we would look at some celebrities who have lightened their skin. A lot of you ask me if I have a celebrity skin goal, and yeah, we're just gonna check out this. I thought it'd be something fun to do. I think it's both helpful and not helpful to have a celebrity goal because number one, in different pictures, people just look different naturally. Even when I take different pictures in different lighting, I look different. And also, it's like, you never know how someone tans. Like, so what their starting shade is, like, and how they tan is like a lot different. I think some people when they tan, they get more of a reddish or dark brown tan, while others can tan and have more like a yellow type glow. So it's like, there's just so many different variations and undertones. And yeah, I mean, I think most people would probably, if you're going, especially if you're like being serious about skin lightening and you're using like aggressive topicals as well as a really aggressive regimen, which for glutathione I would say an aggressive regimen would be anything over 6,000 milligrams a day. That would be aggressive in my book. But like if you're trying to get to like a mulatto color, like, I mean, that's pretty light. That's pretty light. But while others would be like, no, I want a little bit more color. I think for me, I would like a little bit more color. You have to also think about yourself and you know, how do you really think you would look in that? I think some people, depending on like your hair color and other features, you know, there are some different color, I guess, variations that just look better on some people. So it's like, I do not think I would look that good if I was mulatto's color. I don't. But I like more of a really yellow, a high yellow, like undertone. So anything, I don't know, I'm tired of the reddish, but I naturally have more of the red undertone. So it starts out with them just breaking down how people do this: bleaching creams, chemical peels, chemical serums, and then less risky methods like vitamin C, retinol, arbutin, and herbal supplements. Glutathione. So we start off with Beyonce. Honestly guys, I don't think Beyonce has done anything. Like, I really don't. I think you're just catching her at different times, like not being out in the sun so much. Like, I don't think she's done anything. I don't know why people, hers is not so much bleaching as it is brightening. I don't know. They're saying that she could have used chemical peels or microdermabrasion. Okay, that's not, like, people have to do that, especially like for anti-aging. So I don't know. I don't feel like Beyonce should be up here on this list. Just saying. Now Nicki Minaj, 100%. She should be on this list. But yeah, Beyonce should not be on this list. When the news of Nicki Minaj's skin whitening broke, no one was taken by surprise. She went from a teenager with dark skin to a very fair woman. I think I've seen an even darker photo of her from when she was like a teen. I don't know why they chose this photo, but I've seen her even darker. So in this photo, you can see more of the red, just undertones in her skin. While over here, like that's a high yellow. So that's like, she's done a lot, like a lot. Even if you would be like naturally this color, like there's no amount of staying indoors and hiding your skin that would ever bring out this yellow. Like this yellow, you can tell, like you have to take other stuff to get there. So it's like, for me, I think I would be happier even being my same color if it just had more yellow. If that makes any sense. Like sometimes I don't really like the reddish color. Even tanning with more of a yellow undertone I think looks prettier than when I tan with the reddish undertone. But that's my personal experience. What actually surprised the world is Nicki's denial of skin bleaching. Of course, who would, especially in the US, you don't admit that in the US. Like now in different countries, 100%, but not in the US. Rihanna. All right, where's the before? They didn't give us a before. Okay guys, I looked it up for us. I had to look it up. All right, they were trying to say that was her before versus now. Before versus now. Honestly, that could just be the lighting from the camera. I'm not gonna look too far into that. Before versus now. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, because if you look, the undertone, it's pretty similar to her before. So her just not, you know, being all in the sun, like honestly, I don't know. Like if she had more of the red in her like Nicki did, then I would be like yes, but like I don't see it. Okay, let's go back. So Rihanna, she's been rumored to be using glutathione whitening pills in the past. Lil' Kim, I mean, I guess we'll just say yes, but honestly, this is like a bad before photo. So, let's go back. Like some of these pictures, I can't even tell if it was really her. Like, what is that really her? Is that really her? I mean, if so, then yes, 100%. 100%. But like, I can't really tell. Anyways. But yeah, that was like a really bad before. Oh, here we go. Okay, so that is her real before. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Carrie Hilson. Oh wow. See, that's another one. Do you see how drastic like the undertone changes? Like again, there's no amount of staying indoors and of just doing microdermabrasion, or you know, like there's no amount of doing that or exfoliating that would get you to this type of undertone. Like it just doesn't happen. Minnie alluded to makeup and lighting. This guy, you can tell. I'm trying to figure out if this look, I don't really like the look where all of the color has been pulled out. I'm not sure if this is what happens when you're using aggressive creams and topicals, because I don't feel like glutathione on its own would ever do this. Like I just don't. I think you would still have more, like it doesn't look healthy to me. Yeah, people on their deathbed probably have better color than that. So I don't know. That's why like sometimes like with some of these bleaching creams and stuff like that, it's just I don't really like the look of like depigmenting someone. I don't know if that's the correct term for it, but yeah, it doesn't look that good to me. This is where you would need to start taking something like lutein and the astaxanthin or something like that, like to help put some type of undertone in there. Kyani Mabau, I can't pronounce her name. Yeah, I would say, I mean, from this photo you can tell it's indoors with the filter, so I'd like to see like another photo of her just to see like what it looks like. But I mean, so far going from like this is pretty dark to this, I mean, like I said, with the filter on we can't really tell too much, but I would say yeah. Oh, South African actress. She even names glutathione as her brand of choice to her fans, but adds that she tends to overdo it by using too much of it. Oh, I think she looks good. Black China. Okay, with Black China, it's really difficult. I see some photos of her like all the time, like taken like within just like a couple months, and they look so different. I mean, we know that she's like teamed up and she, you know, with an actual lightning company, so. But like for hers, it's just like I can't tell. Like I can't tell what she's using is what I mean. Like, is it mostly glutathione or is it mostly creams? Because I think there's a difference between doing glutathione and then doing creams, and then like some of the creams can be, I think, too harsh and pull out too much. Priyanka. Honestly, this is another one I can't really tell. Like, what about these befores? Like, I can't tell. I can't tell. Is it permanent? Is not permanent? Stopping use of the product will return dark skin to normal shades. I mean, seriously, just avoiding the sun and like taking something like a liquid chlorophyll would change like to these results. Like, it's just not that bold of a difference to me. But I love how people try to say, oh, that person did skin lightening and that person did skin lightening. Is it popular? 100% it's popular. I don't see why it shouldn't be, but I think sometimes people are like too quick to like point the finger, when sometimes like these changes are just, you have to understand how cameras and lighting, like it can be really deceiving, like really deceiving. So seeing these people in person, I think that would be the only way to 100% like just be like, yes, I can tell like what you are using. Because like for the most part, like some of this is just, you know, the lighting. Even with when I make my videos, like sometimes I look completely different than when I'll sit there and like I'll take a picture with like a rear facing camera or something, or if I'll go take a picture in front of a window versus like in a bathroom with no windows. So it's just different.